Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Capricorn, this is going to be your own reading today. And it's going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to use the Housewives deck card today, right? And yeah, because they're kind of fun, right? I feel like they are. And, you know, Capricorn, the first card you have in this reading, I believe, was the Voyage card. And we have the humpback whale here. He's really cute, and he's up in the air, carrying his, looks like he's carrying his baby whale with him, something like that, or she is, right? It would have to be a she, it would be. And, you know, the moon is above, like there's mystery to a voyage. But this voyage, sometimes the humpback whales make a really long voyage. So, you know, you could be going on a new voyage. It could be to transform yourself, because you have the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. It talks about you like really transforming yourself, right? It could be the beginning of this journey because it's still in the womb, right? Still kind of in the making. This card, you're open to a new cycle because the moon is here, right? And we know that the new moon is always the beginning of a new cycle. It is. Today starts the beginning of a new cycle, October the 6th. And we also have you know, we have the rebellion card here, and this is just about rebellion. Somebody doesn't like what they're doing or where they're at. Maybe you don't like where you're at, right? People just don't rebel for nothing. No, but you could be, maybe this is somebody else in your life, but you look like you don't like where you're at and you're on a new journey or a new voyage. We have the body card too. This is Sandra Cisneros, and you know, she wrote about joys and woes of the body. So we know that joys of the body are sex and eating, right? Maybe exercise and, you know, things like that. Riding a bike, water skiing, snow, right? But, you know, she's holding the papaya once again, you guys. And the papaya is representing the vagina. It is, you guys. And this is sex ed, you know, physical. We're going to call it, it's just sex ed. We're going to call it what it is, right, you guys? You could be going, I'm 40, I don't need sex ed. But, you know, we have the card of Sappho, and, you know, here she is speaking of sex, where she's really showing her boobs over here. And she has her wings there because she wants a new beginning in love. Or she has a new beginning in love. It's all about that, right? Yeah, it is about that. And so let's see what we have in this reading. And I feel like this is very beautiful so far. The only thing here is this rebellion card. So maybe you could be wanting to leave the situation you're in and to embark on a new journey. Yeah, and you could be going on your own divine feminine transformation, right? You could. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. And you have the Justice card. This is rewards, punishment. Rewards and punishment. That's what it's about. She's spanking her kid there, and maybe you gave your kid a spanking today. I don't know, but let's look at justice for a minute, because this is besides rewards and punishment. Where is judgment? It is the number 11 here. And here it is, fairness. Yeah, rewards and punishment. So, you know, maybe this is the heart of the matter for you, because we have a Libra new moon, which is really about fairness and justice. It is, right? It is. See what else we have for Capricorn, the Eight of Wands. And this is, this Eight of Wands is flight and growth. I feel like you're feeling some type of rewards and punishment both, like maybe where you work, or maybe with a lover. Right? Like some things are very good and some things are not good. The High Priestess, this is a secret. This is unfolding. But this could be a sweet secret, right? Maybe somebody who loves you, because we have Sappho and then we have the body. Somebody who wants to, you know, have some good love making. Yeah, some good loving. Some good loving. And we have the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, you have some worry here. The Nine of Swords, Capricorn. And let's see what else we have here. And we have the Knight of Swords is going to be your hopes and fears. So there's somebody here. And we have this rebellion card. And this is a rebel over here in your hopes and fears. So you could be in love with somebody who's like a little bit rebellious. And that can mean many things. That could mean they're in another union and they're kind of like that. They're kind of rebelling against that. It could just mean that, you know, you're hoping to be with somebody who is kind of a bad boy, right? Some of us like bad boys, right? I mean, they do have something really masculine about them usually, right? Let's see what we have, you guys. Let's look at, so right now you have Justice, the Seven of Swords. Wow, backstabbers, thieves, and gossipers. Somebody could be talking about you because you could be kind of taking off in a situation. Like you have some major growth here, Capricorn. You do. Because you have the cosmic womb. And you have voyage. Those are both about growth. There's somebody here who's bothering you. I feel like you're worried about them a little bit, Capricorn. I don't know if this is at your job or your lover, right? There's definitely a lover here. Your highest expectations is the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card. And although this is typically holding on in this deck, it is really not about that. Judgment, you know, there's some type of, possibly there could be an element about a divorce in this reading. There could be, because when we see Judgment and Justice in the same reading. But let's look at the Four of Pentacles is not really holding on to anybody in this reading. No, it usually is, but it's not. It is selfishness and fear of risk. This is your highest expectations. I feel like you think somebody's afraid of taking a risk here on you. Somebody that loves you or somebody that you love. You think that they're afraid to take a risk. Maybe they're just rebelling and they're not taking a full-on risk. Rebellion doesn't always have to mean a full risk, right? Let's see. Let's see what this says. Also known as the Miser card. OMG, the Four of Pentacles can be summed up as nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah, this is your highest expectations. It could be, you could be expecting this from somebody else or yourself. If I don't take a chance, I'm not going to gain anything here. Fear of risk. This can talk about selfishness. Let's look at Judgment, which is really about harsh criticism. I feel like you think somebody here, this bad boy person, this rebel, this Knight of Swords, this is usually somebody. I mean, it's an energy, but it's usually somebody who's kind of rebelling. And we have this rebellion card. I feel like this is somebody in your reading, possibly. Somebody who loves you or somebody you love here. Let's look at Judgment, assessment, acceptance, and harsh criticism. So you either don't want to take a chance because you think somebody's going to judge you, or there's somebody here that you think won't take a chance because maybe they don't want to accept themselves, or it could be. I mean, I just feel like somebody, like you, it's possible you want somebody to make a decision here, but they don't want to take a risk. Or you don't, because you think somebody might judge you. Let's see what we have here. There's, you know, in this reading, there, like, you think somebody's kind of judging. I feel like you do on some level. Let's see what else we have. The Queen of Swords. This is your highest expectations. I feel like you just want somebody to take a risk to cut somebody out here. Or if you cut somebody out here, this is usually just about cutting somebody out, this Queen of Swords. That's what she's doing here too. Right? Her husband is like a rose and she's going to nip him right now. I feel like this is what you want. This could be your goal. I feel like you want somebody to cut somebody out. Yeah, I feel like you do. After all is said and done here, Capricorn, I feel like this is what you've been wanting. The body and the love card. Somebody you really love and somebody you have some good sex with. Some good loving. Yeah. And we have the High Priestess card. This is unfolding for you with the Chariot card. The High Priestess is usually about a secret, a sweet, delicious secret. Yeah, a sexy secret with this body card. The Chariot card is here. This is taking a risk in this reading, or movement, or a journey. But we see the cans here, the canned food, right? But we see the canned food here, and it's about risk and choices, right? Not that I never eat any, but you know, don't want too much canned food. No, don't want too much metal in my system. Let's see what else we got, you guys. We have the Five of Wands. This is very challenging here. It looks like somebody's taking a risk, but they feel super challenged at the same time. This is coming into play. Competition, struggle, and inner strength. I said challenges, right? Yeah. Yeah, the struggle here. This is about you kind of, you know, maybe you have the secret to something, though, to something that is kind of regarding business. It's possible. You could have the secret to something that the divine feminine, like that you are just kind of growing right now, because you're going through a transformation and you're open to new beginnings with this card, Capricorn, with this moon card, right? It's a new cycle. You could be like, there could be some, like, you could feel like you're challenged by somebody here. Like that you are, like, there's some competition and there's some like risk that has to be taken. Like you either want to take one or somebody else wants to. And you're struggling with this. Yeah, you are struggling with a situation here. Somebody could be talking about you, Capricorn. Tell them Power and Light's going to come and, you know, put their lights out. All right, just kidding. Oh, my aunt used to say that. I'm going to knock your lights out or something like that. Because we drove her nuts. Yeah, we did. There was 5 of us, right? My mom used to work and sometimes leave us with my aunt. And, you know, my brother was a challenge, like a challenge and a half for sure. Or 5 challenges. And then, you know, my cousins, they were all boys. Yeah, and so, you know. So let's see what we have, you guys. So energies that are leaving you is... You know, the 9 of Wands is something really good. Like you've reached some type of goal here. The 7 of Pentacles. So you've grown something and you have like something really worked out for you. Yeah. And let's see what we have. Obstacles overcome. You see, this is imminent success. This is energies that are kind of leaving you here. I feel like you have a success coming. You have some type of a goal that you are meeting here. It's some type of a transformation. But it's leading you towards something really good here. Like maybe profitable, maybe love here. I do feel like you want somebody to take a chance on you in this reading. But you could be fearing that they are like worried about what people think. Something like that. Maybe you feel like that. Here we have the 7 of Swords and judgment is above it. This is like about gossiping. Or somebody who's kind of sneaky. Thieves and backstabbers. Somebody's a backstabber here. Yeah. You feel like somebody is a backstabber in this reading. You do. I feel like you are rebelling to that on some level. Yes. And you're going through a transformation at the same time. Somebody's talking about you while you are in your growth. Like you're going through this growth, in this transformation. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands. This is coming soon. You're at a crossroads here. Could be about a decision. You're worried here too. There's some type of worry. Let's look at the 2 of Wands. This is a crossroad and decisions and choices. This is coming soon to you. But it's challenging and it is worrisome. This decision, I believe, the Knight of Wands. It could be about somebody who's kind of, here we have somebody else who is a little bit rebellious again. The Knight of Wands, here he is, like looking to have fun any way he can. That's what he's doing here. This is somebody who's mischievous. You're worried here. I feel like you want somebody to make a choice here and take a risk and come and love you and be with you. I feel like that's what you want. But I feel like you're dealing with another situation where people are gossiping about you. Something like that. But they're talking about you while you kind of move forward like a badass. I feel like that's what this is. The Page of Swords is how other people are affecting you. And this is also mischievous energy here, the Page of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is how they are affecting you. They could be making you plan because they're being kind of maybe shitty with you. Somebody's like challenging you here. You could be open to a new career too. You could be like, I gotta go. These people are like, I feel like you're dealing with some people here who are kind of like below you a little bit. Yeah, and we don't, you know, like below you in terms of integrity. A little bit. Like somebody here is kind of like, just kind of lousy. Like they don't play by rules. And I feel like this is probably somebody at work. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the Page of Swords here. And the little like boy, inquisitive, insubordinate, mischievous. This is how other people are affecting you. Somebody could be planning to be with you, and they are, I feel like somebody that you want to be with is planning to be with you. But at the same time, you're dealing with some problems here in this reading with, I feel like it has to do with your job. Four of Wands, Two of Swords, and you're transforming. You're like, well, I don't care. I'm open, like I'm transforming. I'm like, you're paying attention to your life, your own growth, your own divine feminine energy. How you are affecting somebody, you're making them, I feel like, make a choice here. They are trying to be impartial and make a decision about you. But these energies could be switched back and forth, how you affect and how they affect you. The Four of Wands is somebody who is taking a break, but you know that there is like more upcoming ordeals. Okay, let's see. Reward, tranquility, and relaxation. I beg your pardon. It's interesting here. Okay, so I wasn't exactly right about that. But this is how other people are, that's why I picked up that book, right? This is how other people are affecting you, Capricorn, right? So this is reward, tranquility, and relaxation. I feel like somebody here needs to make some type of a choice, but I feel like you're taking a little bit of a break here on some level. It's really interesting here because you're moving forward, but you know somebody's either talking about you, you know somebody's kind of, and I feel like this is about two things, not just love. We have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords in your hopes and fears. So you're worried about like a third party energy, something like that. You're worried about maybe infidelity, but you're worried about like love triangles or relationship problems. That's what you're worried about. The Knight of Swords. I feel like you're hoping that somebody's going to end another situation. The Sun could be Leo. I feel like you're hoping somebody's going to rebel in a situation they're in. So we're going to end this reading, Capricorn, and go to the extended. They're all super affordable. We're going to see your outcome and their past energy. We're going to have your person spread their current energy, what they want, what they're afraid of, Capricorn, what's challenging them, what you don't know about them, or what could be hidden, and of course their outcome. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and the link for the extended is below. Wishing you guys a ton of power and light.